Hello, this is Bloodstorm and welcome to another Minecraft video inside of my fantastic world. Today in this video I am finishing off my Hearing Heads minigame. But first, before I do that, I need to go over to my kitchen as always to go and get my breakfast. So yeah, today, like I just said, we are finishing off my Hearing... Wow. Trident roulette. Right, I can put the trident back in and I can go get something else, but yeah, I got hit by the trident this episode. But yeah, in the last episode, we have started to build my Hearing Heads minigame. We are 50% complete building that game. So all we got to do now is just do the redstone, and I've got all the redstone on me in this episode. And I'm going to struggle with it because, yeah, it might be a bit confusing. Hopefully not too much, but I should be able to get it all done. Right, Larry, you can come and join us in this episode. I can take a bone with you, so you can have that with us. And, oh, I just realised, this over here, this was from episode 400 when the Overlord, tried to, like, stop me from getting into my Fantastic Fair. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to destroy this because we don't need this here anymore. But yeah, basically, episode 400, I was supposed to go to the Fantastic Fair, play some mini games. I stumbled across this because the Overlord got my attention. We don't need any of this anymore. Pickaxe is easier, I think. No, axe. But yeah, we don't need this anymore. So what we could do, we could just quickly break this away whilst I am here. I will dump all of this stuff in the bin, which is just over right next to behind the Helper's Memorial. So yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about this episode. This episode should go well. Might not go as planned, but it should go all right. Not the best, but it should go okay because there's a bunch of there's a load of trails which are going to be in this mini game, and I feel like it's going to get a bit confusing. Anyway, right, let's just throw all of this stuff in the bin, and for once I'm actually using the bins inside a Fantastic World. There we go. Right, let's go over to the mini game. So this mini game is a yeah, it's basically another version of, oh yeah, we're building there at some point. You'll have to wait and see for that. But yeah, it's basically a new version of Hearing Horns, but instead it's Hearing Heads. So Hearing Horns is basically a game where you someone's over here, they pick the, no, they're on the other side. Wait, which side? So this side is where the person guesses which horn was played, and then over here is the side where the person plays the horn. They stand here, they blow the horn, someone has to guess which colour it was or which horn it was. But this version, well, it's not really like like Hearing Horns. This version, you have to listen out for the correct sound, but you have to be quick to run over to the right colour. So I'll explain in just a second. So we are right here, Hearing Heads. As you can see, we've got all the mob heads added in. So let's say I wanted to use the dragon head. If I press that, there would be a trail going from the dragon head all the way over to that black one over there. And the pink one, the piglin head, would go to the pink one. Same with the creeper, and then the skeleton would go here, all the way to the end. And that's basically how, yeah, this game's going to work. And the first whoever collects the most dies of each colour wins. So that's the plan for this minigame. Once again, I got stuck in that trapdoor. Right, down here in the redstone dungeon. Right, let's get started. So I need sticky pistons. Oh yeah, I just forgot. Right, I need sticky pistons going underneath all of these. Oh, like that. And these are going to be when you press the button. Well, I actually did think that was a zombie for a second. But when you press the button, basically it'll extend the pistons down and, yeah, set off to a trail. So that'll get extended by one. So Right, so, oh yeah, I did add these here just so I can see where they lead to. So this one needs to go all the way to that back corner. Now, how am I going to do this? Let's just check the screenshots. To be honest, I might not need screenshots because all I got to do is just link it up. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. You know what, let's just not use screenshots. Let's see how this goes without screenshots. So, I'm going to bring this all the way to this back one. Actually, you know what, let's link it all the way past here. And then this is going to go all the way to here. And right, let's get the redstone and the repeaters at hand. And let's get the scaffolding out just so I can easily climb up. So that piston gets extended down. It'll, let's just fill in all the redstone first and then I can add in the repeaters after I've done the redstone trail. So that will power that block, which will set off the hopper above. Right, so we'll do one going right here. And then we'll do another one going to about here, let's say. Yeah, that's a perfect place. Right, so that's the black one complete. Now we've got to do the pink one, and the pink one is way over there. So, wait, let's see. How am I going to do this? So, let's go down under here. Let's bring this all the way around. And you know what? Let's go down a bit. And then we'll link this all the way across. So the pink one's right here. So you know what? Let's go like this. And I'm hoping this does work. If I'm wrong, then it won't be that tricky to fix. I could just add redstone torches. I'm hoping it's going to work. Right, I don't think I need... Oh, what have I done wrong here? So, okay. So I need this to go here, here, extend it up by one. Okay, I'll fix that part. So it should power that block, which will then power the dropper above. Just so it is fair, I do want to add 2 repeaters for each of them. So I can do a repeater going just here, and we can do one going right here. There we go. Break that away. So there we go. There's the pink one complete. Now it's the lime green one. Oh, that's easy to do. Right, so I need to extend this all the way down like this again. And right. Let's bring this across. Oh, I don't need that to be there. This doesn't actually seem that tricky. I think I made the design harder than it needed to be. So I'm hoping that it's actually not that tricky to do. But so far, so good. So this needs to go all the way up to the top, which will power that. So I need to do one pulled back here. We'll do another one pulled back here, like that. Right, this is when things are going to be a bit tricky because we need to somehow connect these over to these ones over here without them touching or without the trails connecting. So we're going to see how this goes. So what I can do, that won't power that, will it? No, it won't. Okay. So this is the grey one. So this needs to go up to here. And what I can do, I can break that away, just in case. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Right, and then I've got to repeat this again without it crossing over. And it's going to get harder the further I go building this, because, yeah, I'm going to be crossing over quite a lot. It did look quite tricky on the design, but I think the way that I'm doing it now, I think I've made it a bit easier instead of just copying straight from my design. Right. You know, let's just bring it along like that. There we go. Right. How am I going to get to that white one? You know, we'll do the same what I've just done. So, oh, I need to pile up. There we go. Right. This one I can bring all the way. Not all the way, actually. We'll bring it to about here, I'd say, yeah. Just about here I'd bring it to. And then I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this is the part where it gets slightly tricky. So far, though, so good. But I think the final one's going to be slightly trickier. So, ooh, maybe I need to go up by one more. I'll break that away down there just in case. And then I need to go across and up, and there we go. Alright, this isn't that bad. I know I'm complaining a lot, but I am starting to get worried about this final one, but shouldn't be too bad at all. I have forgotten this. There we go. Right, finally I need to add the repeaters onto this one, and then I can finally move on to this final one, which is the zombie. Okay, that didn't look correct for a second, but it's all correct so far. So far, so good. And then I've got to test it all out as well after. Right. If I bring this down to about here. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. I'm actually doing quite a good job with this. Right. And then I can do this, and then... Okay. Did you just hear that? Was that just me? I heard the weirdest noise. I don't know if it's just me imagining things, but I just heard something very strange. Right, so this is going to go up to there. There we go. And right, we can add a repeater going here. Now I can add another one going right here. And there we go. I believe that is hearing horns 100% complete. Right, let's climb up to the top and we'll just double check just in case, because knowing me, probably wrong. Oh, Larry, I can drop you your bone as well, which I have right here. Let's test it out. So, the dragon head. There you go, it dispenses black dye. The piglin one dispenses nothing. Why isn't it dispensing anything? Oh, I see what I've done. Okay, I found the problem. Right, it shouldn't be that hard to fix. So, I need to link this up to here. Will that work? That should work, right? Right, I'll quickly go back to the top and I'll go check this out quickly. I'll fill that hole back in quickly. We'll go check to see if that works very quickly. So the piglin one. There we go. The creeper one. Perfect. The wither skeleton. There we go. The skeleton. Oh, so far so good. And finally. Okay, it works. The game actually works. Right, I'll sit you down there, Larry, since it is night time. But there we go. The minigame works. It's 100% complete. I thought this game would actually be a bit of a pain to build. Well, not the top part. I thought the whole redstone would be a bit of a pain to build. I'm not the best at redstone. I do try with the redstone. Might not be the best at trying, but I do try to do the redstone. But basically, you press the button, you have to race over to whatever colour it is to collect it. That's basically this game. Very simple, but anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll be coming back here for a Hearing Heads tournament with a couple of helpers. But that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in... Oh yeah, Zoda's head shrine. I've took all the heads off of it as well. But that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!